Angela Yee. It's a Wednesday, so that means the week is half over. And you know what that means. We got to turn up with my guy, Akeem Woods is here.
What's up? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. So we're going to have a
week,
funny...
right? Hump day or something?
Yeah, it's hump day.
Cool.
Stop acting like you don't know that. Every day is hump day.
That's true.
All right. Well, anyway, it is also a Wealth Wednesday. So we do have Charles Noonan on the show. And he is the founder of the Land Bank team. He also has a challenge happening right now. It's called Property to Passive. And if you don't know what the land bank is, you're going to learn a lot.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so if you want to think about owning a property and not having a mortgage, that's what the land bank can do for you. But there are definitely some pitfalls. So we'll be talking about all of that. And let's get the show started with some love and positivity, all right?
Yay.
You know how we do. That sounded so fake. 800-292-5150. Let's shine a light on somebody doing something positive. I have 3 men I want to shine a light on. When I come back, it's way up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here.
What's up, y'all?
Let's spread some love. All right. Today, I want to shine a light on 3 guys.
Ooh.
They're from Asbury Park, New Jersey. David Lewis, Jared Atkins, and Fritz Georges. They're now in their 30s, but they met when they were teenagers. They ended up going to jail, spending some time behind bars, but they came home and discovered and started Macro Bites. Now, what Macro Bites does, it's a health-focused meal delivery service, and they're shipping nationwide. So they're also training young adults to work in the hospitality industry. And so shout out to them. I love to see when people figure out a path to do something that affects not only them, but the whole community. It's not about just making money for them. It's about doing positive things for people. So let's shine a light on them and on Macro Bites today. It's a nice meal prep company. Now, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Trey, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shout out my whole city, Louisville, Kentucky. This is Fat Gangster calling from the East End. I want to shout out Angela Yee. When I get in the industry, I swear I'm going to marry you.
All right. So you just shouted out your whole city?
Most definitely. My whole city, Louisville, Kentucky, all day.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you.
All righty. Thank you, Angela. Love you.
All right. Love you, too. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. We're going to shine a light on Akeem. He's really excited for Back That Ass Up Day.
I am.
All right. Yeetie is next. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the room.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Akeem Woods is here.
What's up?
Comedian extraordinaire.
I am.
Let's get into some Yee tea. So the mayor in New Orleans, LaToya Cantrell, has issued a proclamation. June 11th is Back That Ass Up Day.
That's coming. Wait, is that today?
No, June 11th.
That was yesterday.
You missed it.
Dang.
We're going to have to back up to it.
That's dumb.
Yeah, so they announced this on, Juvenile announced it in an interview with the local TV station.
The mayor done made it official. So on this day, 25 years ago, I made a song called Back That Ass Up. Well, we released a song called Back That Ass Up. And today is official Back That Ass Up Day.
It's also the 25th anniversary of the video, by the way. So that was from his 4-time platinum album, 400 Degrees. So
I'm not gonna lie, I've
Jimmy.
never seen the video.
What?
I'm gay.
I told you need to go to New Orleans. When I tell you, you will have the time of your life.
If you want to book a comedian to go to New Orleans, go to AkeemWoods.com to book me.
All right, good. Let's do it. And another new song that's coming out. Cardi B is hinting that she's going to drop a new song this week. Here's what she had to say.
I want to drop something on Thursday, but they're telling me not to drop it. Should I drop it? Should I leak it? It's very mean.
Ooh, who's it mean to?
You know, her and Bia have been very vocally naming each other and going back and forth on why they don't get along. So it feels like it's going to be a whole record. But who knows? You know, who knows?
Drop it, Cardi.
The label doesn't want her to do it. All right. And Gayle King has revealed why Oprah is in the hospital or was in the hospital. She was supposed to be on the show yesterday to discuss a book from their book club.
I'm going to guess this, he fell, but tell me what happened.
Well, it was something with her stomach.
Aww.
And here's what Gayle King had to say.
Yesterday, she said, I'm going to rally. She had some kind of stomach flu where stuff was coming out of both ends. I won't get too graphic. But needless to say, she ended up in the hospital, dehydration, and get an IV. So it was a very serious thing.
Whoa.
So it had to be.
I hope she's okay. Yeah.
She will be okay.
You know, there were people that were rumoring that it was an issue with the Ozempic.
Ooh, was she on Ozempic?
She was taking, that's why she left Weight Watchers, remember all of that, because she was taking those weight loss drugs.
See, that's people gotta go to the gym. I'm doing a 6-week training because I can't afford
it was a stomach flu. Yeah, you said that's why you're doing it.
Yeah. If I can afford a Ozempic, girl, it'd be over. I'd be like Drake right now.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, that is your Yeetie, and when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I was hosting a gala in Brooklyn. What were you doing?
Living my dreams.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you what I had to do, but Charles Oakley was honored at this gala, but I have so much to talk about. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Last night. What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Akeem Woods is here.
What's up?
You know what? It's nice. This is About Last Night, and you have kind of a light week until the end of the week.
Yes.
Doesn't that feel good? You've been doing some type of challenge?
Yeah, I'm doing the 6-week. I'm not going to shout them out yet because I just started.
Okay.
I'm going to wait to see if I see progress, so I'm not going to shout them out. But it's a 6-week training course. It costs more money than I wanted to spend. Mm-hmm. But you do 3 days a week working out with a trainer who just buff dude who yells at you. And then the 3 days that you're not working out, you do 3 days of cardio. Mm-hmm. So you're working out 6 days a week. Wild. And then you meet with a nutritionist, this really fine nutritionist who tells you can't eat this, you can't eat that.
Okay.
So I'm starting like my diet next week, so that's why I'm excited to eat today.
All right.
And
I know.
It's been fun. The workout's been
they
great.
Were in the hallway like there's steak down the hall. You were like, steak? I'm like, listen, we have food on Wednesdays up here.
Because this is my last week of like next week I start the diet.
Don't pig out though. They always tell you that you got to ease into.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat moderately today.
Yeah, eat moderately. All right. Well, last night I actually hosted a gala from Moving Mountains. That's Jamie Hector. You know him as Marlo from The Wire. You know him from Bosch, from a lot of different things. But he has this organization called Moving Mountains. 17 years he's been doing this.
Oh, wow.
Where he actually, teaches kids about acting, choreography, singing, behind the scenes in TV, film, theater production, and all of that. And so these are skills that they're able to use later in life. And a lot of these kids go on to star in TV shows, movies, other productions. So yesterday, Sadiq Sanderson was there. He spoke, and he plays Ghostface on the Hulu series, the Wu-Tang.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hulu series. So
that's
so
fun.
You get a chance to see some of these kids who really end up, working in that field. But no matter what, these are life skills that's really good to be able to have. And he was in a program when he was younger that actually was for the arts as well. And so sometimes we feel like things like that aren't available the way that they should be. All of these types of programs for kids to be creative and have that type of outlet. But he gives away scholarships. Some of the kids come and perform so you can see where that money is going.
That's amazing.
When people are donating. And Charles Oakley was honored last night too. So that was dope to hear him speak. He was so funny because he has his own nonprofit.
Nice.
And he's a chef.
Ooh,
and so he's always really loved cooking. And then Michael Raymond James was there. He gave out the scholarship. You know him as Renee from True Blood, but he's been in a bunch of different things, as well. But yeah, so it was just a really nice, beautiful night to see everybody out. So shout out to Jamie for doing that work. He really works with the kids. Like, they know him. He goes over lines with them. They put on productions. It's really, really dope. So
that's awesome.
Yes.
That's a fun little night. All
right. Well, that was About Last Night. Now, when we come back, we have, tell us a secret. Maybe you had a fun little night in a different type of way. But we want to hear your secrets. There's no way Akeem is going to judge you based off of some of the things that he's done in his life. That he cannot judge you. I'm not going to judge you because I've heard and seen it all. And you guys are anonymous. 800-292-5150. Call us up. We cannot wait to hear your secrets.
Give us the tea.
That's 800-292-5150. It's Way Up.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Akeem is here.
Hey.
Akeem, you want to tell us a secret?
No. I'm not trying to get judged in these comments. Every time I tell y'all about my little escapades, it's a bunch of people coming in with Bible quotes. I don't need this.
Right. And then
it's Pride Month.
You know what's crazy? And you respond.
I do respond. I got a lot of free time, y'all.
All right. Well, anyway, you guys can call us up. 800-292-5150. You're anonymous. It's no judgment. Tell us a secret. Hey, anonymous caller. How are you?
Hey. How you doing today?
We're good. Me and Akeem are here. What's your secret?
Tell us.
My mother passed away a few years ago. And
sorry.
She lived in the state that I lived in. My sisters lived in another state. So I went in the house. She told me, I got a couple of dollars in the house. She didn't ever tell me how much. So when I finally went in the house, me and my fiance, we found $11,000, a couple of dollars. We found almost $12,000. my sister told me that she needed like some money for the funeral, a couple more dollars. So I gave her the rest for the funeral. I was told them that I found money in my mother's house. Is that bad?
Wait. So you found $12,000, and what did you give your siblings?
He gave some of it for the funeral.
Okay, that's good. And then you kept the rest.
They needed like $5,000 for the funeral. I gave them like $4,700 for the funeral, almost, I think.
And then you kept the rest.
The rest didn't tell them.
Right.
I ain't mad at you. They should check on their mama. Whoever checked on your mama first
and you
gets
know
the
what?
money.
She told you, so it kind of was for you. But you feel bad about it.
I mean, she didn't tell me how much it was. She was like, I got a couple hours at the house, bop. And I found almost $12,000.
I mean, she could have told your siblings.
She left you a gift.
And not for nothing, you gave money for the funeral, so you gave the $5,000, and that was sweet of you because I'd have kept it all.
We know Akeem, but you know what? Do something nice for your siblings. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Just do something nice.
Because when I tell you I'd have kept all the money,
a couple years ago, that money was gone.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't do something nice.
Well, you told us, and that's all that matters.
All right, good looking.
All right, thank you for calling and sharing. Not the worst thing to do.
No, that's not. Yeah, he still gave to the funeral. That was sweet.
But he feel a little bad. I could tell.
He does feel bad. I wouldn't have felt bad at all.
That was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can still leave a message. But when we come back, we have your Yeetie, and we're going to talk about Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. It has been so messy with their divorce and with custody problems. But we'll tell you what's happening now. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
All right, it's way up. I'm here. My guy Akeem Wiz is here.
What's up?
Comedian. Traveling the world. Let's get into some Yeetie. Now, Jeezy is requesting relief. There's a new filing for his divorce battle with Jeannie Mai. And the Jeezy's asking, I never heard of this before, the judge to order a parental fitness exam for the two of them. And he also wants joint physical custody.
Fitness?
I know. Yeah.
Like
parental fitness. Like, are you fit to be a parent?
Oh, okay.
Not that type of fitness.
Okay, girl, because I'm about to say, ooh, push-up contest for the kids?
You know, he wants joint physical custody. That has to be hard to not be able to see your daughter or your child whenever you want to, or not to have a plan established in place.
How old are the kids? Are they young?
Oh no, they have one daughter, and she's like a little baby. Monaco, she's super cute.
Aww.
I don't even think she's 2. You know, she's adorable. Yeah, Jeannie Mai has abuse allegations against him, and Jeezy's ex is also saying he has a kid with his ex, is saying that she has had no problems with him and that he is not abusive. And so we'll see. And they also have the nanny, Jeezy and Jeannie's nanny said Jeezy is a loving father. So even the nanny is speaking out as well.
Well, I hope he gets to see his little baby.
Yeah, he says that he was not abusive and that those claims were malicious.
Wow.
All right, and some good news. Michael Strahan's daughter, Isabella, has celebrated the end of chemotherapy for brain cancer. She's only 19 years old. That was her 4th and final round of chemo, and she was celebrating and said that they did it. So congratulations to her. I know that wasn't easy, and it wasn't easy.
Especially at 19.
Yeah.
That's young.
But congratulations to her for that. Just finishing chemo. 4 rounds.
That's wild.
All right. And congratulations to Gunna. He was in Atlanta and he sold out State Farm Arena. Not an easy feat.
No.
People were thinking everything was over when everything went down with the YSL RICO case and everything. But it looks like he has been definitely prospering. I saw some fights online that broke out, but I mean, it was packed in there. When you see the video footage of how many people were going into that concert.
Atlanta is gonna Atlanta.
Gunna.
Exactly. That's what I said. Girl, I'm out here doing puns.
That's cute. I see you. And The Weeknd interviewed a 10-year-old AI version of himself, and one thing that he got from this interview was that he says superpower a little too much. All right. It was an open AI assisted interview with a fictional 10-year-old The Weeknd that was in collaboration with Sense. And the interview format and photo shoot was experimental. It wasn't traditional, obviously. Everybody's trying to figure out ways that they can use AI.
I just want to say AI is doing too much. Have y'all not seen the movie iRobot? stop with the AI.
Wasn't there an AI movie also?
There's a bunch. Y'all, we
so
making
many
movies about AI killing us all, and then we continue to build AI. It's stupid.
The first AI movie was Weird Science. Remember Weird Science? That movie was like an 80s movie.
Yeah, I just need them computers are smart enough. The level that they at right now, keep them there. Nothing higher.
They're about to take over.
Girl.
All right, and Sexy Red said she was not part of that brawl. You saw that footage in Newark Airport. She went on her Instagram stories and said that wasn't DF me. So she's letting you know that was not her.
Okay.
And she said to the people that were in the altercation previously, she said this, please DM me so I can replace your phone. So I don't know what happened if that was or wasn't her, but people thought it was. And she did get arrested.
Sexy Red got arrested?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. Now, you know we love talking about finance, and it is a Wealth Wednesday. So one thing we'll talk about is debt and something that the Biden administration is doing as far as debt and your credit report. Okay?
Okay.
It's way up. Under the Radar is next.
The news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up. I'm here. My guy, Akeem Woods, is here with me.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo. And Under the Radar. Now, this is not really necessarily under the radar, but first of all, we'll say a rest in peace to Jerry West. He was selected to the Basketball Hall of Fame 3 times. And, you know, they say the silhouette, the NBA logo, is after him. Aww. But he did die this morning at the age of 86, according to the LA Clippers. So they are planning to do a pregame tribute to him before Game 3 of the NBA Finals tonight as well. So again, rest in peace and our condolences to his family. All right. Now, let's talk about the Biden administration and something that they've done. This rule has been announced. It could be go into effect sometime next year. But the Biden administration has decided that they are going to ban medical debt from credit reports.
Ooh.
You know, one of the reasons that a lot of people could have savings and their whole financial well-being could be upended could be medical bills. A lot of times that's unexpected. That type of debt, there's things that don't get covered. Imagine if you don't have insurance.
Your boy doesn't.
Akeem, we have to work on that.
I know, I need to get my life together, but we'll unpack that later.
All right. But this could also help with people's ability to own a home, buy a car. So things like that on your credit report. They said our research shows that medical bills on your credit report aren't even predictive of whether you'll repay another type of loan. That means people's credit scores are being unjustly and inappropriately harmed by this practice. Mm-hmm. And some major credit report companies have already stopped using medical debt to calculate your credit worthiness.
That's awesome.
But, you know, this is once these debts go to collections, then your credit score takes a hit. And so that makes things really difficult.
That's good, because I've just been lying to these people calling me about medical stuff.
Well, I need you to get insurance. I'm not playing with you. Because, you know, listen, there's people who are telling their own stories about medical debt. One woman said she was 23 years old, uninsured. Her feet were too swollen to walk. She went to the emergency room, and they told her she had early onset arthritis. And then she started getting all of these bills. And later on, she got health insurance. But her debt grew and grew and grew. So
yeah, that happened with me. When I was younger, I had an abscess that they had to take out of my stomach, and they started calling me like that I owe money.
So stressful.
And I was like, you can't put the abscess back in. It's too late. You already took it out. You should have charged me before you took it out.
Do you know your credit score?
It's all right.
All right, well, it is a Wealth Wednesday, and we do have Charles Noonan joining us today. We're going to be talking about land bank.
650.
650?
Yeah, 650.
All right, we're going to get that up.
Yeah, no, we out here.
All right, we also got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour, you guys. So, lock in for all of that. I'm with my guy, Akeem Woods, all day. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
All right, it's Way Up. I'm here. My guy Akeem Woods is here.
What's up?
And listen, we were talking about Kevin Spacey behind the scenes earlier before Yeetie and all the movies that he's been in. Mm-hmm. He was on House of Cards. He recently did Piers Morgan Uncensored, and he talked about now being broke. He doesn't have any money. Here's what he said.
This week, where I have been living in Baltimore, is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
Why is it being foreclosed?
Because I can't pay the bills that I owe.
How much money do you have?
None.
Not
Why
being broke in Baltimore.
He said he's not sure where he's going to live now, and he still owes millions in legal fees, even though he's broke. He has all of that debt that's piled up. He said he spent a lot of years not wanting to talk about himself, avoiding questions about his personal life and his sexuality, and You know, these allegations were made back in 2017. He said he was in a very dark place after that. He also goes on to talk about the issues that he's had and why these allegations are happening.
Being too handsy, touching someone sexually,
Groping people.
in a way that I didn't know at the time they didn't want. I have caressed people. I have been gentle with people. That is the way that I am. You're making a pass at someone. You don't want to be aggressive. You want to be gentle. You want to see if they're going to respond positively.
You know, speaking of all of this, he does have a civil trial in the UK next year. He's being sued by a man who alleges that he sexually assaulted him. And that man has been granted anonymity by the court. He said he suffered psychiatric damage and other financial loss as a result.
Yeah, assault. See, caress sounds intimate. Assault is assault. So I think he said caress to feel like it's like, I was only because this is a caress.
Excuse me.
No,
I'm kidding.
That's a caress. But if I'm like grabbing your body, that's an assault. And I feel like he wasn't caressing.
Right, and he's on the hook for $31 million because of House of Cards. You know, they said that these claims is what caused the show to end, and it was a breach of his acting and producing agreements. And so he has a 2-part documentary, Spacey Unmasked, that aired. And it's streaming on Max as well, that examines his alleged sexual misconduct. And, you know, there's allegations that he groped another House of Cards actor on set.
Lord.
I know. And he also did admit that he flew with Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Clinton, and some young girls, but he said he wasn't friends with him. I mean, there's a lot going on.
I can't feel empathy towards him.
As you shouldn't.
You better stop panhandling.
Yeah.
Better stop acting for $1.
As you should.
On the street, I'll act for $1.
All right, and Ryan Garcia says that he is free after getting arrested in LA as he speaks out about his 3 days in hell. He said, I'm free. I got a lot to say. Official statement soon. 3 days in hell is no joke. I got hit with medicine and I kept my mind intact. Thank the Lord. I also want to say moving forward, I'm going to be a better example and take care of myself much better. I'm always going to be me and going after evil, but I will become a better example. Praise the Lord Jesus.
Oh, God. What did he do?
Well, he was staying at a hotel in LA, and they said he was belligerent. He was drunk. They had to cut him off at the bar, and he was at the Waldorf Astoria actually. And yeah, he is now free though. So,
he is a fine maniac.
He like Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, he's fine as hell.
I remember you saying that when he was about to fight Devin Haney.
He is so fine.
I felt like you were going for Ryan Garcia.
Only because he's fine.
Based off of that.
1,000%.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, if you need advice, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. Ask Yee and Akeem. Any advice?
Yes, I love giving advice.
Any advice that you want, we're here to help you out, okay? 800-292-5150. Yeah, Glow.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here.
What's up?
Ready to get some award-winning advice. All right. 800-292-5150 is the number. And we have Kenneth on the line. What's up, Kenneth?
What's up, Miss Angela?
What's the deal? It's me and Akeem, and we're here to help you.
Father's Day is coming up this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to have all 3 of my kids together for the very first time.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
How many moms do they have?
3, ma'am. That's the problem.
Okay.
I just need some kind of advice or to how to reach out to them to kind of, get them to kind of to set all their differences aside and just allow me to enjoy this special day with my kids for the very first time, to actually have all 3 of them together in the same spot for the very first time, man.
How old are the kids?
My oldest one, she's 12. Then my next to her is my son. He's 6. Mm-hmm. And then I have one, he's 1.
That would be a dream come true for you for Father's Day. How is your relationship with each of the mothers individually?
The last one, I'm currently still with the youngest one. And the other 2, man, it's not the best.
Now, let me ask you this. Has your girl spent any time with the other 2 children before?
Actually, she hasn't.
That's tough because, the moms probably have an issue with her. And then.
Ooh, I didn't mean to cut you off, Angela, but that is the main problem.
Do you think you could just set it up so it's just you and the kids and none of the moms are included?
That's how I would like it to be. Mm-hmm. I've tried everything I could. I just can't get them to get on the same pace, man, without it being domestic.
Do you get to spend time with your other 2 children, on your own already now? Like, how often do you get to see them? Are they having issues with granting you the visitation you need to have?
Yeah, I'm having issues with that. I like saying right now, I haven't seen my second son. I haven't seen him in a while. And like I said, I haven't seen my daughter in a while as well.
Okay. So it feels like what you need to do is figure out with each of these relationships, you need to be able to work out some type of steady visitation where you guys are on a schedule. Are they not open to that?
No, ma'am. They're not open to it.
You might have to try to, although it's probably a lot of work, you might have to try to get the courts involved because you do have parental rights. Because you are the father. Like, you do have the right to see your kid.
And I also understand wanting to appeal to these women and just say, look, we don't want to have to get the courts involved. I would love for us to be able to work this out. Sometimes breakups are fresh. They don't like the other person.
Yeah.
Y'all are beefing. It has nothing to do with the kids. It's just they use that as an excuse to say, oh, you're not a good dad, but then you're trying to be a good dad, but they're not letting you see your kid. It just turns into a whole vicious cycle. But Akeem is right. You know, if you guys can't come to an agreement, it's better for you to start that process now so that you can make sure you see your kids on a steady basis. And it sucks that has to happen. But unfortunately, sometimes you have to do what you have to do so that it'll be better later. It might not be good in time for Sunday.
Yeah. But there are more Sundays to come. Father's Days every year.
It might not be good this Sunday. And listen, nothing wrong with you trying, because sometimes you reach out and then it turns into an argument. Things escalate. They say some things and you respond and say some things. Emotions are high, you know, and a lot of times it has nothing to do with you as a dad. It has to do with their relationship with you. And people aren't always putting their kids first. And that's unfortunate. But part of you putting your kids first is going to have to be figuring out a solution. And if you can't do it with the moms, unfortunately, it might take a third party.
Yep.
You're right about that, man.
It might make you feel better to even start that process of talking to a lawyer. Because what the lawyer will end up doing is reaching out, you know, trying to maybe serve them with papers to talk about visitation to go to court, or even sending an email so that they're going to be able to talk to them directly. But they need to know that you mean business, that you know you do have rights as a dad. I know the courts are favorable when you're the one that reaches out to try to set that up.
Okay.
And just try and be like, listen, I don't want to have to go this route, but emotions get too high when we try to discuss this with each other, and maybe this is the only way.
Most definitely, man. Thank you, man. And I'm most definitely going to keep praying to it. I'm going to take you guys' advice, and I'm going to, you know, apply that.
Start the process.
Today, man.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can always leave a message. And it is a Wealth Wednesday. And today we have Charles Noonan joining us. He's doing a Passive to Prosperity Challenge. And he's also the founder of the Land Bank team. You're going to learn all about buying real estate through the Land Bank. It's way up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee on a Wealth Wednesday. So you know what that means. Stacey Tisdale is here.
Happy Wealth Wednesdays, everybody, and we are so excited to take you way up. We have a special Juneteenth land grab and an incredible person who's leading the way in Charles Noonan. Charles, thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Thank you for having us. All right, so the plan for Juneteenth this year, I'm doing a 5-day challenge where we are challenging individuals to learn how to buy land and land bank properties over the course of 5 days, where consecutively we're going to teach how to pick, purchase, and profit from land and land bank properties.
Okay, so explain to people listening, because they may not know, because I've actually purchased property from the land bank before in Detroit. But I want you to explain to people what land bank properties are, because a lot of cities have this.
So land banks are government entities whose sole purpose is to turn problem properties into properties of productive use. Problem properties can be identified as vacant, abandoned, and dilapidated houses. So land banks will typically go into a city like Detroit, for example, and they'll make an agreement with them to sell these properties pennies on the dollar, as you know. Right. Most start at $1,000. And the exchange is that they're going to sell them to investors or individuals that want to turn them back into properties of productive use. And in turn, what that does and how it creates that win-win situation is as the vacant properties get occupied and renovated, the value of the houses go up and the crime rate goes down.
Tell people who you are in this space. Charles is the founder of Land Bank.
We just jump right in, right?
These two could talk for hours.
Yes, you're right.
Charles is the founder of Land Bank Team.
Yep.
And he is the author of Hacking Land Bank Properties, and he is the host of the Land Bank Show. Charles, how many people has the Land Bank Team helped? And it's nationwide.
Yeah. So learning about the Detroit Land Bank, I found out about the Center for Community Progress, and that gives like the national land bank map where you can identify land banks across the country. So we created the team. The team just grew like crazy, and to date we've helped over 2,000 individuals buy property across the United States. That includes land and land bank houses.
And one of them is right here, Afua.
Hi.
Who, by the way, she told us she has 31 properties already.
Not 31 properties.
31 properties.
Right. So tell us how you ended up joining the Land Bank Team.
So, I mean, I had, always been interested in real estate. And one morning on my way to work on the train, I was listening to a podcast and it had Charles on there. They're talking about land banks. And they mentioned that you can get properties for as low as $300. And I couldn't believe it. After that, they mentioned that there would be a property challenge. I decided to join, and Charles broke everything down. It was a very simple system that he taught us. How do you acquire the property? What things to look out for? Once you get those criteria set, then, moving on, how do you register with the land bank and how do you purchase it?
Charles Noonan is here. We're talking about his Property to Passive Juneteenth Challenge. We have more with him when we come back. He also is the founder of the Land Bank Team. Find out all about land banks and what you need to do to become a homeowner. It's way up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my partner in Wealth Wednesday, Stacey Tisdale, is here. We are talking to Charles Noonan about his Property to Passive Juneteenth Challenge. Now, Charles, can you break down what this challenge is all about?
So we did 2 challenges before. So the next challenge that came up is Juneteenth, and I figured, what better time to do a 5-day challenge and really get the focus and the attention of our community than to do a challenge around Juneteenth. So this challenge is from June 16th to the 20th. We are in there now buying properties as we speak at sites like the Commission of State Lands.org, where you can buy property in Arkansas for just $200 or $300 for even like a quarter acre. Those are really good properties. And what we're going to do over the course of 5 days, so we have the banks coming in. American Express is going to be one of the first speakers. We have a rep from Chase coming in. Citizens Bank is really good. It's a good bank. They will give a line of credit based on your bank statement. We have a good friend of mine, Herman Dosey, who's going to do funding.
Oh, we've had
Herman up here.
Yeah. He came with me to the challenge.
Yeah,
he bought properties. Yeah. Nice, that's my guy. So partnering with people like that really know their stuff, like experts in the industry. So for people that may need help with credit and funding, it's like, hey, I know this guy could help you. He's the guy. So that Sunday is where we started. That's like the funding day. The following day, I'm going to teach everybody everything that I can about land banks, buying land, how to look for them. We need to make sure that we're buying properties that we could use that are worth it.
It's a Wealth Wednesday. Stacey Tisdale, my partner in Wealth Wednesday, is here, and we're talking to Charles Noonan.
So by the end of the 5 days, I'm a owner?
You can be.
But he wants to make sure you know what to purchase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I freely give that information, but I don't recommend you buy without learning first.
People can start by signing up for the challenge at propertytopassive.com.
Absolutely.
It's June 16th
to the 20th. It's virtual.
It's virtual.
Okay.
Virtual.
So anybody, anywhere can do it. Love it.
So it's part of a big Juneteenth movement to get our community to take back our land as you've described it to me. And I also love that when they do this collectively, that we're also creating safe neighborhoods.
Absolutely. We're creating that sense of community again. That's why we created the team, and that's why we created this challenge for Juneteenth. We cannot get our names back, but we can get our properties back.
Propertytopassive.com. You guys got to sign up. I definitely have already purchased, a property from the land bank, so that's why I'm glad we were able to have this conversation.
Yes.
Afua is here as proof positive of how she joined and did a challenge as well. So appreciate you, Charles, for coming. Everybody, make sure y'all hit him up. and let's get it going. Let's get
go.
our properties.
Let's get it.
You can watch the full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, of course, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy, Akeem Woods, is here.
What's up, boo?
What up,
We've
boo?
been up all day.
Yes, we have. And we're going to be up all night, too. Ooh. Now, you got some shows coming up.
I do. I have some shows. This weekend, I am in Denver, Colorado at the Comedy Corner Underground. I have 4 shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. You can get tickets.
Booked and busy, baby.
Booked and busy. I'm also going to be hanging out with this fine doctor, but that's unrelated.
Okay.
Which is probably good because I don't have health insurance. So
yeah,
probably going to get a physical.
But prostate exam.
Okay. Okay, it's still a radio show. So AkeemWoods.com to get tickets. It's going to be a very fun adult gay show. June 21st, I'm at the Billie Holiday Theater in Brooklyn. So I'm hosting a Pride show there, so come out to that. And then June 29th, I'm at City Winery in Pittsburgh with Ida Rodriguez.
Yay!
And then June 30th, I'm at City Winery in Philadelphia with Ida Rodriguez.
I love it.
Yes, so go to AkeemWoods.com to get tickets to see me and Ida, and then just to see me.
We do want to see you. We love you. And of course, everybody here who's listening loves you too. Shout out to Wealth Wednesday guest Charles Noonan for joining us. You can watch that full interview on Way Up With Yee. And you guys have the last word.
Hey, Angela Yee. I was really calling for some advice. I feel like I just want some support. I got a lot of ideas and things that I really want to do, but I just be feeling like I be needing like some type of like validation, I should say. And I know that I could do it by myself, but I don't know. Like I need more courage or something.
What's up, Angela Yee? My name is Big Unicorn. I'm a transgender rapper, and I'm an actress and producer. I represent Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I want to shine a light on you. I listen to you every morning, and I appreciate every segment that you put on your show. Noonan, I like Noonan, his input, and all the stars and the guests that you be having up there. Y'all be shutting it down. I love your show. I love your perspective.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.